I have an Elbaf theory. I believe Loki was actually protecting King Harald and the 100 giant warriors against someone from the Holy Knights. I think that someone was Figarland Garling. During the battle, King Harald and his 100 warriors ended up losing their lives protecting the legendary devil fruit passed down through the royal bloodline from Garling. To keep the devil fruit from falling into the world government's hands, Loki ate the fruit in desperation. After the battle was over, the people of Elbaf sentenced Loki to crucifixion afterward for killing King Harald under the assumption he wanted to steal the legendary devil fruit for himself. Harald, having a sword through his head, doesn't remember what happened during the battle since he was there as well to defend Loki. So Loki, angered by what happened, escaped his sentence and decided to leave for sea. Within 8 years, he was defeated by Shanks, who brought him back to Elbaf, which then made Shanks a Yonko because then he put Elbaf under his flag. Because the Elbaf people don't know what truly happened during the battle inside Orist Castle, they all assume it's Loki who murdered his father and the 100 warriors. Loki refuses to tell the truth about what happened because no one would believe him anyway because of his past antics. Hence why Loki has been locked up in the underworld for the past 6 years since his return. Let's look at the evidence. The first time we hear someone say something good about Loki is when we're introduced to Gerd. She says Loki is not the shame of Elbaf. Then we have Shaggy, the person Loki spoke with on Adenden Mushi, who commented that even though Loki's words can be fearsome, they hide his kindness. Then we have Luffy, who's exceptional at reading people, asking Harald if Loki is a good person after he meets him. I think these are hints as to why Loki didn't murk his father or the 100 warriors. Then we have the stories about him using his innate strength to kill and control animals in the underworld, which then unleashed upon the villages. He created arson and devastation. The many pranks threatened the lives of his people. He made his Elbaf brethren live in hell. His antics can be why people view him in such a negative way. But my reason for why Garling was the one looking for this devil fruit is because when we saw Saturn on Egghead, he used his powers to summon himself through a circle to Egghead, and then he used it to summon his fellow Gorosei members to Egghead. Then we found out that the Gorosei powers are given to them by Emu. Saturn has his power taken away, and his position is later given to Garling. I assume Garling took on Saint Saturn's powers and now has the ability to summon people anywhere with those same circles Saturn used. So how would he know how to summon his holy knights to the Orist Castle? Because he'd been there before.